Welcome to the Alpha Childcare YouTube channel. This is the lighter side of parenting.
Hello everyone and welcome back to our YouTube channel. If you're meeting us for the first time, my name is Caroline and this is
Yvette. Hello everyone.
and we're from Alpha Childcare and you are through to the lighter side of parenting with Alpha. So today we'll be looking at child's safety. Over to you, my dear.
Right, there are 450,000 visits to A&E departments and 40,000 emergency hospital admissions in England each year because of accidents at home among under fives.
And that's from the government
Yes.
website, government.co.uk 2017 report. The first thing we're going to talk about is sleeping habits. They talk about sleeping habits. What were you like? Not you.
No, but as my children, it's totally changed round, obviously, because they've done research on cot deaths and children suffocating. It used to be that babies, they used to tell them to sleep on their front. Used to be, you tuck them in well and make them nice and warm, nice and toasty. But now it's very different. It's they sleep on their back. Do you put the feet at the end of the cot? You make sure the room temperature is not overheated. These are all things just to make your baby comfortable.
So I want us to understand this, right? So obviously for both of us, what we did when we were raising our children is very, very different.
Yeah.
But, and again, this is just a lighter side of parenting to make you feel confident that you are perfect just the way you are. Child safety is paramount.
Oh yeah, it's a serious subject.
It's a very, very serious subject.
Yeah.
And we're talking from our own experiences. I don't know. I mean, there's that colic thing the children would have that would hurt their belly when they're little, innit?
Yeah.
And I remember bringing up my children. I actually, when we were told, my parents were told me, you had to lie them on their belly.
Yeah.
So their belly
So
don't
that
hurt.
and then
Again,
they wouldn't choke. Yeah.
this is not medical.
Yeah.
This is not
what we were
medical.
told,
This
yeah.
is what we were told. This is what we did as parents. But we just want to build your confidence as a parent to say, look, do what works for you. If you're a very light sleeper, I'm a very, very light sleeper. I sleep 4 hours max a day or a night. And so even if the baby shuffle, I can tell and I can see, I can feel the baby. And you all right?
Yeah.
Oh, she's joking. Safety.
Safety. So first aid. Quick.
But also, I think for me, another thing was when it came to breastfeeding and they say don't put your child on your bed. I mean, for me, I remember my kids, I call myself a very, very lazy mummy. So I'd literally have my baby. She's laughing because she already
I've done it
knows.
myself.
So she would, I'll have my baby literally beside me like that, and I'll bring the beautiful boobies out, put in her mouth, and when she's ready, she falls asleep, and I'm like, all right, boobies, go back to your space, and baby just carry on sleeping. So literally, again, this is what we did as parents. It's not the right way, it's not the wrong way, but I didn't feel any peer pressure whatsoever.
No, I didn't.
In the way I brought up my children. And I just want you to feel perfect. You are wonderful. Enjoy what it is to have your children with you. This is what we're talking about. Obviously, if you came to our nursery, for example, yes, we do the right things, like the baby sleep on their back and their feet still in the cots and, we do all of that. But we're saying it's about you enjoying what it is to be a mum, what it is to be a mother, what it is to be a father. You're not stressed about, oh my God, is my baby going to be all right? Don't worry about that. So that's the thing about sleep habits. And obviously we talk about proof around the house. I mean, we talked about this in the office.
Yeah, there's everything. Stairgates.
Yeah.
Obviously when your little ones start crawling, get the stairgates on, the plug sockets. I believe now they've changed the plug sockets. So I just sort of think they're not going to do anything because I'm always with them.
Yeah.
So they're going to be safe. That's the safest place for your child is to be with
their
you.
home, isn't it? Yeah. And I think just allowing them to maneuver around the house and being aware, don't be an absent mom or an absent dad or an absent parent, mindfully, I mean, in
Sit
mind.
never click
So
your phone or your-
exactly. So you're with them. you're having fun with them and so on. So the whole point is having to enjoy seeing your children grow up and being part of every part of their growth and development. So don't be absent from that and just enjoy it. So if you're stressing about the fact that, oh, you forgot to buy the gates, the stair gates and stuff, and then that's getting you upset and getting depressed and getting you overwhelmed because you had this to do, you're not enjoying that. You're not enjoying parenting, are you?
Just like you say, if you're watching your child, then shut the door. If you're in the front room with them and you haven't got your stair gate, shut your door.
Yeah.
Don't sit there and stress out because you haven't bought all the safety things. But just be aware of a child can move very fast. Don't leave
they
them on
are
the
very
bed.
fast.
Never
Yeah,
leave
they are
them
very
on the
fast.
bed.
Yeah. We've got something here. One of the research, obviously, never leave them in the bath alone. That one is a no, definitely. I don't care what sort of bath gadgets that they've got out there that lifts your baby's head up. No. That's just a no. You do not, under no circumstances. And this is the one time, maybe in all of the YouTube videos, that I'm going to say, do not.
Yeah, don't.
Do not leave your child on their own in the bath. No way. What else do we have? Obviously, in terms of chemicals and detergents and stuff like that, you just make sure you put them in a high place, isn't it? So even if you don't have the stair gates and you don't have the cupboard locks, just put them out of reach, and that's it, So, and then obviously, I think you said about the newer cribs and the cots and stuff.
Yeah, so they're saying obviously, if you buy a second-hand crib, then just make sure that you buy the new mattress. So you get a new mattress, make sure it's safety standard. Anything you buy, just make sure it's the kite mark, isn't it? Is it those are toys?
Yeah.
Am I confusing that with toys?
You're confusing with toys, but it's fine. Just make sure it's safe.
Just make sure it's safe.
It's safe for the children. Yeah. And obviously things like sun protection, or they've got factor 50
I think
plus.
we'll more go about that when we do sort of first aid and like first aid for the children.
Are we doing first aid? Oh
I think we should at one point. We should do something about first aid.
She's
we're all
very smart. She's sitting like that. She's very smart, So
I know,
It's been
a long day.
It's not been a long day, so you need to. Parents want to see that energy.
So I think that maybe we should do a little thing on first aid to talk to parents about the first aid.
Okay.
We've gone through other subjects and we'll maybe do a first aid one if the parents are interested.
Yeah. And then in terms of medications as well. So this bit, I was actually advising a parent this week because I think their child's teething and they talks about, should we give cowpoint? You're thinking, why? I mean, it's like anything like antibiotics. Your body get used to it after a while. So please, parents, we love you so much. Unless it's absolutely necessary, we don't administer cowpoint just willy-nilly. So please, it'd be quite nice that you, whilst we don't want to tell you how to run your home or how to bring up your child, it is very important that we make sure we only give it when it's absolutely necessary, because there's so many other things you can do before you get to that final bit of giving cowpoint. So
one of mine, I used to take them out for a drive in the car,
and they love that, and they would fall asleep.
And getting sleep. I could have given him cowpoint, but
which again, so we're talking from the basis of especially for parents that for people that are logging in and they've not watched the previous ones or don't know about us. We meet and talk to or work with about 500 children a week. I take that back, a week. So we're talking from experience, and we're talking from not just personal experience but professional experience as well, and things parents would share with you, isn't it?
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
100%.
And we don't judge any of our parents because they're coming from the knowledge they have about children. And these are first-time parents, so you understand that. But at the same time, I've said in previous videos, there's no perfect way of having to raise a child. No. Do what you're comfortable with as a parent. And if you're unsure, seek advice. But don't let, under no circumstances, anyone put you down or anyone take away your joy of what it is to be a parent or what it is to be a mum.
I loved, we had, I can't remember who it was a couple of weeks ago, but I wouldn't say anyway, but we had a parent that they just came in and they were so honest. I think after, obviously, because there was the lockdown and then we were allowed to open again in June, and the mum was just, I'm so happy he's back at nursery, I can have a break. And I just loved that honesty in that parent, and I just sort of think You know, be honest with yourself. Don't let anyone shame you. Don't feel guilty about
That's
what you
it.
do.
Well done.
And if you're not sure, ask for advice. Just ask. You know, if a friend, a relative, just ask for advice if you're not sure.
Yeah, I agree with that. I like that.
Yeah.
That's it, it's all about you just enjoying the whole of what it is to be a mom and what it is to be a
Gone
parent.
before
and
you know. The younger years, they're gone before you know. I think.
Yeah.
And you
So
need to
quickly,
enjoy
unfortunately.
them.
Yeah.
Enjoy them and not
so
waste
quickly,
it feeling
unfortunately.
guilty.
Yeah. And again, if you look at what's happening at the moment, you've got COVID. And the stress at work, the stress of money for some parents and things like that. So the last thing you want to you want to come home and you have this bundle of joy that you're happy to see. You don't want to start thinking, oh my God, here we go again. I'm going to be stressed with this child. You don't want to think that, oh, I have to be this perfect or I have to be this. You don't have to be. You are just perfect, just the way you are. Do you want to add anything before we close on this one?
No, that's it, I think.
She said, no, that's it. All right. Thank you so much for watching. And we look forward to seeing you again soon. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bless you. Bye.
Bye.